Okay, guys, so let me continue so that we'll have a session for questions, if at all there'll be any. If not, then after that, now we wish each other a good evening. So now, what else, you guys? Once this thing, if you're not keen here, your decision making is going to be hampered by this, because now it's not live. So you have to refresh. When you refresh again, let me show you what happens. When you refresh here, eventually what happens, once this thing refreshes, yes, perfect. You see now, this is now the problem. It now kicks you out of 75 with your analysis, waiting as your sell or your buy. It brings you now, because this is the default. Even when you load this, this is the default instrument it opens with. Now you have to lose all that, but with this stays intact. You see, it's not going anywhere. Here the worst case scenario is you might lose these lines, but everything stays constant and it's still moving. If you look here, it's still moving. These values are changing. So those are now the benefits and negatives of doing your analysis based on MetaTrader 5 and doing it on this platform. Because now the only way of maintaining your analysis, for instance, if I was to put trend lines here, the only way of maintaining my analysis here, let me do it, and then the only way of me maintaining this is if I move within these time frames and you don't have a network issue. If you have a network issue, it will stay like this, telling you loading. But if you don't have a network issue, then you'll be able to move. It will. The most important thing is to have this label here, real-time feed. So it will be showing. And when you look here, you will see for a fact that the values are changing. So then now you'll be able to do your needed analysis and know whether it is a buy or a sell. But always remember, once you've done your analysis like I had done, the only way of not losing your analysis is to come into the time frames using this platform. Navigate or move amongst or within these time frames, and you will not lose it. But once you refresh here, you are doomed, you are finished, because you'll have to do everything from scratch. While as this one, everything is still there. Even if you move, You see, even if things are still intact. So, and then from here, you can, there's an option at scene where you can save this as a photo here. You see here, save the active price as a photo. So you can do it for this, which now makes this all a much better platform. It's one that I use, because when you guys signals, I use this option here called take a photo. And then now after that, it's this photo. So I can either choose to share or I send you the PNG, which I use the PNG to do. So I think that is all for today. I will also have with you guys on now how there's this, and then there's now this one. Let it open. This one. Now, this is the one I was telling you where you subscribe. This one is more robust, such that it has, under your time frames, it has everything. You can even see here 1 day, 5 days, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. Excuse me, year time frame. It has until a month. Now this one, although it comes with a premium package, I think of $19 per month. You can also use the free version. This one now gives you the option of now all the way until a month. But now here, it's very difficult to find your VIX, your boom, and all that. The only thing you can find are things like your currencies, your crypto, and then your NAS, US30 and all that. So now, but I will now have a different video on introduction to TradingView of this option, and then now this option. But once you've mastered this one is just a summary of one. Yeah, and we will now explore all these tools. For instance, you want to know, let me give prices here. And you want to enter here because we are told price repeats itself. So if you see here, once it hits this line back here, and it's going to go down. So now what I will then show you this tool here. It's just long or short positions. Short is for sells and long is for buys. So this is now what you use to tell you where your stop loss should be and where your take should be. Once you do that, you click. Now this is your stop level here in terms of price, so that you can copy paste this or key it in your phone or on your trading platform, your entry price and your deposit. But I will do a video with you guys on another day about all this, so you don't worry. Are there any questions pertaining to what we have discussed today?
Mr. David.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much for this illustration. But I just have a question.
Yes.
What should we actually go with? Is it a TradingView as of now, or we should use through our live chart in the Derive? I just don't know which we should really do an analysis on.
Okay, for me,
I get confused.
You can use any, but the main thing is, my brother, you must always check here. Anything that you do on this trading view, this one here, always make sure this is reading real-time feed, please. Because if it goes to no connection, you are doomed. Whatever you'll be seeing here waiting for will be totally different. But if that scares you, you can now use this, because this one will never hang unless you don't have internet or there is an issue with their platform. But this one never hangs at all, and you'll be able to see it moving, even the slightest price change. So it depends on the person. But for me personally, I don't like using this because it doesn't really look nice, but that's my choice. I prefer this because now you see the white is the contrast. And for me, the colors are more appealing here. But for somebody else, this is okay. So it depends with the person. But don't let it confuse you. The only thing here is about beauty. There's nothing else. Any other question?
I just want to know,
Yeah.
Are we going to get this recording? Because I think I entered into the Zoom very late before I came back from work. So when you explained the buy, stop, sell limit, and the rest, I didn't really got the whole stories of how you explained it. So I just want to know if we could get the clip of this recording, yes, so we can actually fall back.
Yes, I'm actually recording it, and then I will post it.
Oh.
It
Yes,
will be posted on YouTube, and the link will be given to you.
Yeah, we'll post it on YouTube, and then now we'll share it here.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Another question? And guys, there's no wrong question. We are all here to learn. So don't think that there's a question that you can say that will be like, what kind of person is this? No, we all are here to learn, and even Panther can tell you, I myself used to ask him questions until he's speechless. And I used to call him at 4 a.m. Sometimes the guy is asleep, and I'll call him and call him and call him and call him and tell him, I have this thing that you have to tell me how it works. And then he'll tell me, okay, give me some few minutes, let me wash my face. Then he now will now do a video call. So feel free to ask.
Mr. David, there is a man that I'm seeing here.
Yes.
I just want to say hi to him. It's been long, this man. Mr. Stefan Njuguna, how are you? Mr. Stefan Njuguna.
Hi, Rudy.
How are you?
I'm fine.
It's been long.
It's been long, for a year now.
It's been very, very long.
Yeah, how is everything there?
Ever since you stopped being in touch, it's like you carried away my anointing.
Why? Huh? we are doing well here.
We thank God. You must.
Yeah.
You must. I want you to let me check. Do I still have your number?
Yeah, you have my number.
Let me see if I still have your number. Mr. David, do you remember Mr. Stefan Juguna? You remember we used to trade late night together?
Yeah. We used to trade midnight.
These are the people, guys, I was talking about. We used to trade late nights, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. It used to be very, very nice.
Yeah.
I lost your number. I don't know how you can give me the number. I think you tried
I'll
to.
just do a WhatsApp.
I changed my WhatsApp. I changed my WhatsApp every after 3 months.
Even your Facebook, I see you have written Jacaramba.
All right, just write me just send me your number on Facebook.
Oh, it's okay. I'll send you.
All right, thank you, Mr. David. You can carry on. I saw Dolly wanted to say something.
No problem.
What?
Mr. Panther.
Yes, sir.
Please, what's your username on Facebook? I want to follow you on Facebook, even Instagram if possible.
Instagram. I will send you the handles. I'll send the handles on Facebook, the handles on Instagram as well. I'll send. Remember, guys, we are still going to have another Zoom session after this. There are some of you who said you wanted to ask me questions about the Zoom session we had yesterday. So it will be open. It's not only that, but if you have any other questions regarding Forex, it will be open for questions. And the other thing is that I wanted to show you how to carry out the trail stops, buy limit, sell stop, and all those kind of things. But unfortunately, I just figured out today it's Sunday. I wanted to do it for you because I love using a real account. So I wanted to do it for you on a real account, but unfortunately, I figured out that it's Sunday. So I think I'll do that tomorrow. So you can go ahead with Mr. David. Anybody who has a question? Mr. David was expecting a question. Dolly. Dolly, can you hear me? I think people, can anybody hear us here?
Yes,
we can hear you. We can.
So I take it that there's no question.
You can go ahead, Mr. David.
Is there any question?
Boss, said this here. Boss, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Yesterday's Zoom question, I was just wondering. I don't know if you'll be able to throw more light on it, even if it's little for today. It's about margin calculator.
Margin calculator.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
That I believe Panther should do it because for me, when I'm trading these things, the only thing I do, I don't calculate margins. To be honest, I don't. the only thing I do is I do my analysis, and I know Panther will be angry with me for that, but I don't. What I only do is, like now, for instance, when I'm using here, my approach is, if I was to take this trade, let's say we're taking this trade, and I see this week here, the only thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the number of pips that this week has created, and I'll put my stop loss here. Then on top of this, I will create the value, the commensurate value of these pips per dollar amount. And if it is okay with what I'm willing to lose, that's it. Also, I learned the hard way on how to trade these things. So I can say I know how, if I'm playing around with a $100 account, the number of trades I should tackle. But Panther is in a better position to show you the margin calculator. For me, I don't. To be honest, I don't use it. I don't.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello?
Is it? Yeah. Can you hear?
Hear you.
Do we have to download the margin?
Download what? I can't hear you clearly. Kindly send me a message and I will reply. Is there another question?
Okay, David.
Yeah.
Let me quickly do this. Let me share my screen this side. There, someone was asking about pips here.
The margin calculator.
Yes. This thing is very important. But we'll do it in the session that is coming. I'll show you how to go about it and everything.
Okay, guys. Is there anything else so that I close this and then Panther now prepares for the other one? Guys, is there anything else?
I think I'm good here, boss.
Okay, so I'll close, and then Panther will take over with the other meeting. Do have a good evening, guys, and we'll continue talking on Telegram. Be blessed.
You too, boss.
Mr. David, thank you so much. Guys, be ready for the next session. I'm very hungry right now. I just want to cook something and eat.
That's what I'm going to go and do. In fact, my stomach is rumbling.
So we'll catch up on the other side. This is 2129 p.m. So in about 30 minutes time, I'm going to be with you.
All right, boss.
Sure.